Welcome, my dear students. In Easy Learning 2020 class, we learn chapter number 10 Bank and Simple Interest. Today, we learn part number 10.2 Formula of Simple Interest. Before looking at examples of simple interest, let's look at how banking works. बँकेचे कामकाज कसे चालते ते पाहूया. इंटरेस्ट ऑन इन्व्हेस्टमेंट इन अ बँक म्हणजे गुंतवणुकीवर मिळणारे व्याज अँड इंटरेस्ट ऑन अ लोन टेकन फ्रॉम अ बँक म्हणजे कर्जावर घेणारे व्याज. द बँक पेज यू इंटरेस्ट ऑन युअर इन्व्हेस्टमेंट इन द बँक म्हणजे आपल्या गुंतवणुकीवर बँक आपल्याला व्याज देते. विच मीन्स द बँक पेज यू एक्स्ट्रा मनी म्हणजे बँक आपल्याला जास्तीची रक्कम देते. डज एनी वन यूज द मनी यू कीप इन द बँक म्हणजे तुम्ही गुंतवलेली रक्कम कोणी वापरते का. द मनी यू कीप इज लेंड टू द नीडी अँड इंटरेस्ट इज चार्ज फ्रॉम देम म्हणजेच गुंतवणूकदाराने गुंतवलेली रक्कम ही गरजू व्यक्ती कर्ज म्हणून घेतात व त्याच्यावर ते व्याज देतात. तेच व्याज गुंतवणूकदारांना मिळत असते. समवन कॅन टेक लोन फ्रॉम अ बँक अँड स्टार्टेड अ स्मॉल बिझनेस by taking a loan from a bank. They use money taken from the bank for home use and business. They work hard and deposit money and pay bank loan. In this way, bank works transactions. The investor's money is given to the needy as a loan and interest is charged from them. म्हणजेच गुंतवणूकदारांनी गुंतवलेली रक्कम ही गरजू व्यक्तींना दिली जाते व त्यांच्याकडून व्याज आकारले जाते. अँड द पीपल हू इन्व्हेस्टेड गेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन द अमाऊंट दे इन्व्हेस्ट विच मीन्स दे गेट एक्स्ट्रा मनी म्हणजे गुंतवणूकदारांना जादा रक्कम मिळते. इन्व्हेस्टर आर व्हेरी हॅपी बिकॉज देअर मनी इज सेफ अँड दे ऑल्सो गेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन देअर capital. Investors are very happy. In this way, bank works transactions. Bank transactions benefit both the investor and borrower. Bank transactions also benefit investors and बँकेच्या या व्यवहारांमुळे गुंतवणूकदार आणि कर्जदार या दोघांनाही फायदा होतो. कर्जदार आपले स्वतःचे बिझनेस सुरू करू शकतात. इन्व्हेस्टर्स आर व्हेरी हॅपी बिकॉज देअर मनी इज सेफ अँड दे ऑल्सो दे गेट इंटरेस्ट ऑन देअर कॅपिटल अँड बॉरोअर इज व्हेरी हॅपी बिकॉज दे स्टार्ट स्मॉल बिझनेस अँड इन्कम मनी. हिअर इन्व्हेस्टर्स आर हॅपी अँड बॉरोअर्स आर ऑल्सो हॅपी because their money is safe and they also get interest on their capital. This is possible due to all the banks. म्हणजेच हे सर्व केवळ आणि केवळ बँकांमुळे शक्य होत आहे. लेट्स रिकॉल जरा आठवूया. लेट अस स्टडी सम एक्झाम्पल्स ऑफ बँक ट्रान्झॅक्शन म्हणजे बँकेच्या व्यवहारांची काही उदाहरणे पाहूया. दिस गर्ल नेम इज सुविद्या. शी बाय अ कॉम्प्युटर गेट बँक लोन. वी सॉल्व दिस एक्झाम्पल. सुविद्या borrowed a sum of 30,000 rupees at 8 PCPA interest for year from her bank to buy a computer. At the end of the period, she had to pay bank an amount of 2,400 rupees over and above that what she had borrowed. याचा अर्थ तिने बँकेकडून 30,000 रुपये कर्जाऊ घेतले आणि वर्षाच्या अखेरीला 2,400 रुपये जादाची रक्कम दिली. बेस्ड ऑन दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन फिल इन द बॉक्सेस बिलो. सुविद्याने बँकेतून कर्ज काढून संगणक खरेदी केला व ती संगणकावर शिकण्याचं काम करत आहे. लेट अस फिल इन द बॉक्सेस. buy a computer. Principal is rupees 30,000 rupees. Rate of interest is 8% per annum. 8 PCPA means 8% per annum. Interest rupees 2,400 and time is 1 year. The total amount returned to the bank 30,000 principal plus 2,400 interest and total amount is 32,400 rupees. 30,000 is principal and 2,400 is interest. Principal plus interest is equal to amount. 32,400 is amount. Amount means ras. Principal means muddal plus interest means vyaz. Thus, the formula is principal plus interest is equal to amount. म्हणजेच मुद्दल अधिक व्याज बरोबर रास. This example solved by previous year class students. I gave them this activity and gave it 3 marks. Next example, buy a two-wheeler taken a loan from bank. We see this example. Neha took a loan of 50,000 rupees at 12 PCPA to buy a two-wheeler. What amount will she return to the bank at the end of 1 year? याचा अर्थ नेहाने टू व्हीलर खरेदी करण्यासाठी 50,000 रुपये 12% दराने बँकेकडून कर्ज घेतले आणि 1 वर्षाने तिने किती रुपये बँकेला द्यावेत? नेहा is happy because she got two-wheeler. Let's solve this example. Buy a two-wheeler taken bank loan. Principal is 50,000 rupees and rate of interest is 12 PCPA. PCPA means percent per annum. Time is 1 year. What is the interest? We find interest. And what is the amount? We find amount. Let's 12 PCPA means 12 rupees interest for 100 rupees per year. म्हणजे 100 रुपयाला एका वर्षाला 12 रुपये व्याज. On 100 rupees, the interest is 12 rupees. On 50,000 rupees, the interest is X rupees. Equation 100 rupees, interest is 12 rupees. 50,000 rupees, interest is X rupees. This is ratio of interest and principal. We multiply cross multiplication. 100 into X is equal to 50,000 into 12. X is equal to 50,000 into 12 and taken 100 right side as divisor and divided by 100. X is equal to 500 into 12. X is equal to multiply by 12. 12 zeros are 0. 12 fives are 60. 6,000 rupees is interest. We find amount. Interest is 6,000 rupees. What is the amount? Amount to be returned to the bank. Write down formula. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Principal is 50,000 rupees and interest is 6,000 rupees. 5,000 plus 6,000 is equal to 56,000 rupees. Amount is 56,000 rupees. Neha returned to the bank at the end of 1 year 56,000 rupees. In this way, bank had taken two-wheeler loan. This is activities of previous year students. I gave them these activities and gave it 3 marks on these activities. Let us study the next example on investment. म्हणजे पुढील उदाहरण गुंतवणुकीवर अवलंबून आहे. Akash invested some money in the bank. Let us see this example. Akash deposited 25,000 rupees in a bank at a rate of 8 PCPA for 3 years. How much interest does he get every year? How much altogether? याचा अर्थ आकाशने 25,000 रुपये बँकेत गुंतवले. 3 वर्षांनी त्याला किती रुपये मिळतील? Let us solve this example. Investment of Akash. Principal is 25,000 rupees. Rate of interest is 8 PCPA % per annum म्हणजे एका वर्षाला 100 रुपयाला 8 रुपये व्याज. Time is 3 years. What is the interest and what is the amount? We find interest and amount. 8 PCPA means the interest on 100 rupees is 8 rupees. Let us the interest on 25,000 rupees for 1 year is X. On 100 rupees 8 rupee interest, on 25,000 rupees X rupees interest. Next we write down equation. Ratio is 100 rupees 8 rupees interest is equal to 25,000 rupees interest is X rupees. This is ratio of these numbers. We solve this example. Cross multiplication. 100 into X, 25,000 into 8. 25,000 multiplied by 8. Taken 100 right side as divisor and divided by 100. Divided by 100. 25,000 and 100. Cut it 2 zeros and remaining numbers 250 multiplied by 8. Therefore, X is equal to multiply by 8. 8 zeros are 0, 8 fives are 40, remaining 4. 8 twos are 60 plus 4 20. 2,000 rupees. Here 1 year interest is 2,000 rupees. We find 3 years interest. 1 year interest is 2,000 rupees. How many rupees of 3 years? 3 years interest is 2,000 into 3. 6,000 rupees interest of 3 years. After 3 years, Akash get total amount is formula. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Principal is 25,000 and interest is 6,000 rupees. 25,000 plus 6,000 is 31,000 rupees. So, after 3 years, Akash got 31,000 rupees. So, Akash is very happy because his amount is safe and he got interest extra. 25,000 plus 6,000, he got money 31,000 rupees. So, bank is very useful for all person. Next, let's learn what is the simple interest. What is the simple interest? The principal is the same every year and the rate of interest to remains the same. The interest calculated in this way is called simple interest. म्हणजे मुद्दलावर व्याज आकारले जाते त्याला सरळ व्याज असे म्हणतात. Let us solve examples of simple interest using the formula. Formula of simple interest. The ratio of interest to principal for 1 year. I upon P is equal to R upon 100. I means interest. Interest is equal to P into R upon 100. T means time, PRT upon 100. Total interest is equal to I is equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. P means principal, R means rate, T means time. I is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Formula of simple interest. PRT upon 100. Using this formula, we solve Akash's examples. Solving the same example using this formula, P means 25,000. Akash invested deposit 25,000 rupees. Rate of interest is 8% per annum. Time is 3 years. What is the interest and what is the amount? We find using this formula. Total interest is equal to PRT upon 100. All numbers write down in formula. 25,000 into 8 into 3 upon 100 divided by 100, remaining 250 into 8 into 3, 250 into 8 multiply by 8, 2000 into 3, 2000 into 3 is equal to 6,000 rupees. 3-year interest is 6,000 rupees. Next, find the amount. Amount is equal to P plus I. 25,000 plus 6,000. Interest is 6,000. So, amount is 31,000 rupees. 31,000 rupees. Amount is 31,000 rupees. Akash get total amount is 31,000 rupees after 3 years. The next example is loan taken for a child education. Sandeep Bhau works as a vegetable seller. He taken loan from bank for his child education. Example, Sandeep Bhau borrowed 1,20,000 rupees from a bank for 4 years at the rate of 8 and 1 upon 2 PCPA for the son education. What is the total amount he returned to the bank at end of that period? म्हणजे संदीप भाऊंनी 1,20,000 रुपये आपल्या मुलाच्या शिक्षणासाठी कर्जाऊ घेतले. 4 वर्षानंतर त्यांनी किती रक्कम परत करावी? व्याजाचा दर आहे 8.5%. Let's solve this example. Loan for son education. Principal is 1,20,000. Rate is 8 and 1 upon 2 means 8.2%. Time is 4 years. Interest, what is the interest? We find the interest. Write down formula. P means principal. 1,20,000 into 8.5 into 4 upon 100 divided by 100, remaining 1,200 into 8.5 into 4. Here 8.5 means 85 upon 10. 85 upon 10 into 4 divided by 10, remaining 120 into 85 into 4. Interest is equal to, first multiplying two numbers, 120 into 85, 12 5s are 60, 12 8s are 96, 96 plus 6, 102. 10,200 multiply by 4, 4 zeros are 0, 4 2s are 8, 4 zeros are 0, 4 1s are 4. 40,000 800 rupees is interest. 4-year interest is 40,800. What is amount he pay after 4 years? The total amount returned to the bank end of the 4 years amount is equal to principal plus interest. Principal is 1,20,000 rupees. I means interest 40,800 rupees. Addition these two numbers 1,60,800 rupees. The total amount returned to the bank end of the 4 years is 1,60,800 rupees. Amount is 1,60,800 rupees. Sandeep Bhau took a loan from a bank for his son's education and met him 4 years later. So children, today we have studied some examples of a bank transaction, some examples of investing and some examples of borrowing. Restudy all these examples again and again. Today's homework is practice set 40, question number 1 to 5. Thanks my dear students. Stay home, stay safe and study regularly. I am very happy because you all the students respond me very well.